Your daily hour with.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody.
It's the program.
It's your daily hour with me.
We're on TV.
It's Saturday.
Check it out. We're on this couch. We've already turned on the machines, which is step one. We're going to begin talking now.
We're
Once
we're
a
getting
day.
somewhere.
Every single day. Once a day, go another
1
place.
hour. We got messages.
We might.
Everyone.
Yeah, we did. We got some messages. We got some other things. We're going to be getting through it. It's the end.
Raining outside and dreary and awful.
I'm Frederick.
Rick.
I'm
Yeah.
Jeremy.
We're getting through it today. It's Saturday. And, you know, that means it's the end of a week and the beginning of the next week here. So it's games week right now.
You might be watching this at 11:30 on Saturday. Maybe you're at home, maybe there's things happening. Maybe you already did some things. Maybe you got something planned after the show. Saturday,
Saturday's a big day.
sometimes people like it.
End of the week and beginning of the week for you, too. So we're going to be getting through games week. And we haven't really done that much for games week. These games and stuff, I don't know what we're going to be doing, but we're going to be getting into death week after games week is over here.
Yeah, Sam was talking about some kind of
Dice, some
other dice game. Yeah, he called it something else. I don't remember.
I went to a baseball game this week.
Yeah.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it was kind of crazy. It was my nephew playing.
Oh, did they win?
Yeah, it was kind of weird. The first game was really close, and my nephew was pitching, and he was pretty good. And the second game, they went against a team. They were from Federal Way and like Auburn and everywhere.
Double header.
And they played this team from Olympia, and it's kind of like a shame for Olympia, just like in general at that game, because their team didn't have like matching uniforms or anything.
What?
And all their kids are really tiny and weak looking, and they got absolutely destroyed.
Wow.
Like there was at one point, my nephew got hit by a pitch, and he looked angry because he wanted to like actually hit the ball because the pitcher wasn't very good and was throwing the ball really slow.
Yeah.
So he probably could have just hit a home run. Which is pretty funny. It's on video somewhere.
So he had to walk.
Yeah, it hits him. He's like, dang it.
More mad because of the game.
Well,
than
it just hit
because
it
of
didn't
pain.
actually hit him. It hit his sleeve.
Oh,
And so he was like, come on.
replay didn't count. Give me another pitch.
But one of the umpires got hit in the nuts by a pitch.
Oh, he
That
wasn't wearing his cup?
He was wearing a cup, but the
Okay.
pitch was fast enough where it caused a lot of pain.
Did your nephew throw that pitch?
No, he was I think he was on first base when that happened.
Wow, they just switch him around.
No,
huh?
he was playing first base. I mean,
We don't get to see that very often,
They
in major league.
he played first base
Games.
pitcher, and they put him in right field. And apparently, he can't like catch fly balls really well at all. So everyone's like, "Oh, hopefully they don't hit one that way." And they actually hit like every pitch that inning towards him.
Did you catch him?
Yeah.
He did anywhere.
So, yeah,
Wow,
it was
good job,
it was pretty
nephew.
Crazy. See, he'll probably play in college or something. He's got skills and coaching and all that.
Wow.
I kept telling him stories about when I played baseball as a kid. Because I played pitcher a lot, but it's just because I would throw the ball as hard as I possibly could towards home plate, like the home plate area.
Yeah.
Like sometimes it was a strike, and most of the time it hit the batters, or it was pretty bad. He's like, "You're not supposed to throw it as hard as you possibly can." I was like, "Well, I did.
Yeah.
You heard the batters back in the day?
Yeah, my favorite thing was it was at the same field my nephew was playing at. There was a pitch I threw, and it got stuck in between the batter, like the bill of his helmet and the like face mask thing. that
Oh,
he had.
jeez. Oh, so it like trapped it
Yeah,
there?
It didn't actually like it just got stuck.
Wow.
So the kid was pretty lucky.
They probably make those helmets with the face things on there so that they're just a little bit smaller than a baseball.
Yeah, it's so it was good planning. Good thing it was put on there correctly.
Yeah.
So I think that might have hurt a lot.
Wear your helmet, everybody break your face.
Yeah. Wear your helmet when riding a bike too. It's good. Don't mess around with the game of death.
Yeah.
Game of
Injury.
baseball.
Don't play games with your fragile body. Viewers,
Yeah.
look out.
Yeah, be careful out there.
We got some text message. This is from Bird.
What's Bird have to say today?
Bird says, "Hey yo, what's up? How's it going? How's the program?"
Oh,
That's like 4. 1,
Bahamas.
2, 3, 4 or 5. That's like 5 hellos.
Hello.
To me. Hey, yo, what's up? How's it going? That's like 4. Hello.
Introductory statements.
Interesting sentence.
Yeah. And he says, I can't be there tomorrow. Traveling.
Oh, where's he gonna go? He
Let's
didn't
find
say,
out.
huh?
Yeah.
Let's find out.
Traveling.
Just listen to that message, or just call him back. And
No,
both.
so it was a text message, yeah.
Oh, text.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Ah.
Yeah, I'm traveling at the end of the week.
Oh.
Hey, this is Robert. Thank you for calling. I can't take your message. I'll call you back.
Have a good day. Hey, Bird.
It's
We're-
your daily hour with me. We're calling you. You're traveling.
I think you're doing the correct kind of traveling where you don't bring your phone with you.
Oh,
You
yeah.
really type it off. Hard
Got
to
it.
travel these days when you're so connected.
It's like how
you
far
can-
can you go when you're connected to the world?
Yeah. You can call us back. I think maybe you're in Oregon is the game.
I'm gonna guess California. Going to California, Bird? You like it there? Sunny?
Colorado.
Oh,
All right,
Colorado,
thanks.
yeah.
Thanks, but okay. Or maybe Michigan, but yeah. These are it's the game. Oh yeah. I was gonna play the game where he's trying to guess the first word of the message, but I already saw it. Here.
I saw it too.
Hey,
Let's
that's my guess. I didn't see it.
Okay. Well, it says it's gonna be what's up. Let's see if Google playing the game is Google voice correct. I think it is correct.
Google is playing the game too. Yo, Google. You right?
What's up?
It was right.
Adam Naya from Olympia, Washington.
Adam Naya?
Our dogs are chilling, and they're looking at your dogs on the TV, and they're barking. Word. Stay greasy.
The dogs are barking. Isn't that what people say when they have their
What's up?
feet hurt?
It's Adam Naya.
Message.
Adam Naya. Do you know this guy?
No.
I don't know him either, I think.
All right. Here we're gonna.
Maybe he was watching it from the quiz.
He's a viewer. Well, he was watching it with his dogs while the show was on last night.
Yeah.
Wonder what kind of dogs Adam Naya has. Adam Naya.
It's from the 206 area code. I think it's Seattle.
See if Adam answers. You know, we get messages because we tape.
Hello?
Hello, Adam. It's the program. We're on TV. How you doing today?
Hey, what's up, bro? I'm good, man. How are you?
Oh, real good. You sound excited to be on TV. That's good.
Yeah, I'm actually in Seattle eating at a restaurant right now with some of my friends.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
What?
Yeah, we were
What?
watching your show last night, man. It was great. So we called and left a voicemail.
Yeah, that's right. It's happening right now, and then we're calling you back. What kind of restaurant are you
Okay,
at?
yeah. What's that?
What restaurant are you at?
Hey, what restaurant are we at? What restaurant are we at? Yes, right now. Maneki Nickel. It's in Seattle. It's a Japanese restaurant.
Is that something with a cat? About a cat? Cat restaurant?
Yeah. It's delicious and great.
You gonna you get?
All right, I gotta go. Hey, you're awesome. Don't ever change.
All right, thanks. Bye.
Call us again if you want.
Yeah, no, I was gonna go through the menu with him. I was gonna try to.
Read the menu, please.
Teriyaki, sushi,
Can you say the words that are on the menu? I bet it's in another language.
yakitori. Hey, Mr. Ginsu left us a current message.
Soba.
Mr. Ginsu! Oh,
Mhm.
good.
We haven't heard from you in a while, but we've been listening to a lot of his.
Old ones.
Yeah, maybe he found out.
Classic messages.
Don't make me come down.
What?
What? Don't.
Don't make me come down.
Oh no, it's in the message. The message is messed up. It's not on our end. It's the actual message. We'll
Huh.
call him back.
Wow. Don't make me come down.
I think he was gonna probably threaten it.
5:30 a.m.
Don't-
Oh yeah, wow.
Don't bring me down, man.
This is in the middle of the day. Usually when he says that thing, he says a certain phrase that is, "Don't make me come down there and kick you." Dot dot dot. You know that's
Dot,
what
dot, dot.
Yeah.
Don't make me come down there and kick you.
in. And then he says that thing. He's admitted to the game of trying to get me to swear on TV. So
Oh.
hello, Mr. Ginsu. What the? Hello?
Weird.
Mr. Ginsu! Hello?
Oh,
Oh, friend.
oh, one more time.
What's going on, motherfucker?
There, now we can hear you.
Yeah, there you are, Mr. Ginso. Hey, your message was a little bit cut short.
Oh, it was a little bit cut off, was it?
Yes.
Yes.
Why did you cut me off there, Freddie?
I think it was the phones. Hey,
Sounds like a reception.
it's time for the first dice game.
Shit, there weren't no reception. Oh,
You want a number, Mr. Ginsu?
5.
All right, here, you got a pen or a number?
I have a number.
All right, here we go. It's, uh-oh. Where's the... We're going black viewers, it's okay.
All right.
We're alive. Here it goes. Yeah. That's
Number
okay.
Number two.
You got one.
What?
Whoa.
Ah, you accurately predicted the future.
Did you win, Mr. Ginsu? Oh, no, he had a 5.
That's what I have.
Mr. Ginsu, we've been listening to your archival messages. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Back in November and December, you left you left messages for like 24 hours pretty much in a row, like non-stop. Do you remember doing that?
Nope.
Well, it happened. I have proof.
Sure you do.
So we've been listening to your messages like all the way through, and I'm trying to remember some of the stuff you've been talking about back in November and stuff, but lots of stuff. Back then you weren't talking with your sister, and now you are, I think, right?
I don't fucking know. I
Yeah.
can't remember that far back. Fucking, you saved the messages from so far back that I don't even fucking remember.
Yeah. We're talking a lot about...
Yeah. Messages ain't good no more. You might as well throw them away.
No, we're listening to them. You should check out some of the new episodes. There's a few, I think 2 or 3 days in the last week where it was pretty much almost all your messages.
Right. Right.
Have you seen anything on the streets recently?
Nope. I haven't really been out of the house much.
Oh, yeah? Why not?
It's cold and rainy. I don't feel like getting up.
Uh-huh. How about, how about the news? You see anything on the news?
I haven't really seen no news. I don't know how do you get news on the internet?
You search on Google news.
News, yeah.
I want news videos, not news like newspaper.
Well, there's a Google, on the Google they got that tab, the videos tab.
Yes,
so.
type news and then hit the video tab. I think you'll get it.
Where?
Google.
Google?
Yeah.
Google News video tab?
Or just watch the program. When we always try to talk about news, so if you haven't heard about any news, you could retell us stuff that you heard about from the show.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes I fucking go on like Como News or something, but they got shit just written down and you gotta read the story. It's like, what the fuck? I just wanna watch the video.
You can get that thing that talks to you, like your computer can talk to you.
Yeah, I think if you highlight the text and then right-click, it'll speech it to you. You can just listen.
Oh, is that what you were doing whenever I'm leaving messages, you're running it through that thing and having it freaking type everything out?
What?
And then you called me back one day and said, oh, you should hear what the freaking thing wrote down was compared to what you said.
Yeah, the Google Translate thing. Yeah, we use that. How's your mother's health? Did she get better? I remember last time we talked to her, she was possibly falling ill.
She's doing much better.
Yeah, she recovered from whatever it was, like a heart attack or something, right?
She's mostly all recovered from that whole fucking ordeal.
That's good.
You can tell.
Did you try to become a lawyer? I think you were talking about becoming a lawyer last time we talked to you also.
Online law school.
Yeah, it's hard to say. Good luck. My fucking back hurts.
So it's probably a no. I don't think it's too hard to say.
They want you to go work in the freaking
Well,
courtroom.
when you're a lawyer, you can probably do it from, I don't know, like a bed or something. They can, yeah, work from home, and they can just wheel you in there. I think if you're a lawyer, you don't have to get up, you know.
Most of the time is lawyer not in the courtroom.
Oh, they are? There's video lawyers?
No, they're just research stuff and write letters.
Not a court lawyer, like an outside.
Yeah.
I don't know, but they got totally different fucking meanings for almost everything in the book compared to, like, your normal everyday verbiage. And just the fact in the courtroom, all that shit means different stuff. But if I can understand what the fuck's going down, I almost got a ticket. Well, I ticket. They almost charged me, or they charged me with a guy passed me on the shoulder, and they charged me with shooting and driving.
Shooting?
That's a lot worse.
Wanting drive-by shooting or something.
You shoot at him?
That's the fucking prosecutor, attorney up there in fucking wherever that was, either King County, I guess it would be. That fucking cunt, she had come out there trying to fucking get me to lick her ass, and I wasn't having none of it. She's like, I don't know what to do with you. She's like trying to tell me to shut up and fucking listen to her.
You mouthed off to the police?
Fuck you, you cunt. Huh?
You mouthed off to the police, is that what you're saying?
No, when I went to court for the shooting and driving, and I'm like, you fucking cunt, you're stupid.
To the judge?
I had no guns in my car. I was going to fucking college and didn't have no gun. But regardless, somewhere in there, if you're on the freeway, on the road, you can be charged with shooting and driving because your car can be considered a weapon whether somebody's passing you or not.
It can be
Assault with a deadly
yeah,
weapon.
it can be considered a gun now?
I guess so. That's what the prosecuting attorney up there said.
Wow.
Yes, sir. And then it didn't help that the state patrol fucking stopped and gave us, I'd tell you the guy's name, but fuck it. I'm not going to.
Yeah, you wouldn't know any names. When was this? Was it recently?
Pardon?
Is this a recent thing? You're dealing with this right now, or what?
I think you're breaking up or something.
Are you dealing with this right now, or is this like a thing that happened to you in your past?
No, that happened several years ago.
Oh, okay. Whatever happened about that? Did you get charged with shooting?
What happened was somehow, I'm not sure whatever happened with that one piece of it. They didn't mention that, but with the accident thing, I took it a 50-50 with the guy, I guess, and that's the way it went down. He was 50% at fault, and I was 50% at fault.
Nobody gets anything.
Yeah, what kind of crime is that?
Well, the insurance company paid for half of my car.
Was it a wreck?
Well, it wasn't a wreck so much as it was the stupid fucker. He was a soldier coming back. He was a ex-POW or something. So he's probably crazy, and he didn't smoke some pot, obviously. But he slowed down. He pulled in front of me, cut me off, slowed down, so that now he's just sitting there doing the same speed he was in the fucking other lane, right?
Yeah.
So, what the fuck, man? I've just been following that car in front of me all the way from wherever I come from, way the fuck up here. It's been miles, and then this guy cuts me off. But then there's like semis and cars, and they're just lined up in a row, all behind me, and there's nobody beside me, and I just went around because everybody's lined up and stopped because they seen that I was cut off and nobody was going nowhere. Right?
Okay.
Okay.
So I went to the first lane, right?
Yeah.
And I just passed the people in first and around. I went around everybody and I went back over to the fast lane. And the guy sped up because he was a POW and he was pissed off.
Oh, hey, Mr. Ginsu, it's info time. Can you tell us the rest of the story after this?
I want to hear.
No, it's
Hey, now it's info time. Here are answers to some frequently asked questions about the program. You're watching it right now. You're calling your daily hour with me. It's a call-in television talk show that's filmed right here in Thurston County every day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. It airs every night at 11:30 p.m. TCTV Channel 22. Each episode airs the week after it was taped, so if you're watching at 11:30, this episode taped the same weekday of the previous week. If you're watching at 2 a.m., this episode taped the same day of the month of the previous year. You can also watch any episode of the program at youtube.com/Kenny Sandwich. Anyone can be on the program, especially you. YDHWM relies on the community for content, so give us a call at 360-836-4384 and leave a message. We'll call you back on the next episode. Thank you for watching. And now back to the program.
your daily hour.
We're back, Mr. Ginsu. So,
Yeah.
hey, thanks. Oh, hey, whoa. No, that's not necessary. Mr. Ginsu, you were gonna finish your story. You had just gotten into the left lane.
So I went from lane 3. He cuts me off. Everybody behind me stops in the line, or not stops. Everybody driving in a line, right? And nobody beside me. So I just cut over, went around. The guy, I pulled up there to go get in front of that guy, and he sped up and fucking said I cut him off, and fucking somehow he was just pissed off. So he just went on the shoulder and drove up the side of my car with his Jeep. And his wheels stuck out farther than the Jeep, so pretty much no damage to his car, just damage to mine. Right?
Yeah.
Sure.
So anyway, fucking cop gives me a fucking ticket in the mail a couple weeks later. Oh, yeah, you're getting a ticket, fucking, holy shit.
All right.
I don't know.
Okay.
The whole thing just fucking sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like a bad situation for everybody involved.
We're listening to your messages, and you were telling these stories. You remember this when you were saying, "Did I ever tell you about the time when?" And then you would say a story. You remember that?
Yeah, I remember them. Yeah, a lot of them.
Do you remember that time when you were telling stories and you would always start them with, remember that time?
Yep, I do.
Because you were saying the story that you never finished about how you saved somebody's life.
I saved a couple people's lives.
You did more than one? Wow, you're a hero. But like the one in particular, you said that somebody was like had become unconscious when you were doing construction or something.
Oh yeah. That dude, he's fucking. We're up in this guy's fucking house that got busted for pot at one point.
That'd be a different story, but yeah.
But the fucking house is got a huge roof in it. It's like 2 stories with the third story is all peak and gable. Just it's like a post with a beam, and everything goes to all of the fucking trusses go to the beam, but they're not really trusses. They're like 2x12. So everything is just tall. It's 3 fucking stories up there. The guy's fucking doing screwing sheetrock on the wall because we're doing sheetrock.
Okay.
So I'm on what is it, scaffolding, fucking 3 stories up, and then he's on another little piece of scaffolding that we stuck on top of that one, and he starts leaning on me, and I'm like, what the fuck? And he just starts going past me, and I put my hand behind my back, and I caught his nail bags, or the strap that goes around his shoulder for the nail bags.
Whoa.
And he was passed the fuck out with
What?
3 fucking boys up there, and I got him by the strap, and he's dangling, and I yelled at the guy I was working with, like, hey, fucker, get up there, and he was like, holy shit, so he fucking flew up that fucking scaffolding quick. So we got that fucker down to the ground, and he was blue, and we couldn't find a phone or nothing.
Blue.
He was blue? Why was he blue?
He was turning blue, because he was lack of oxygen and shit.
What?
So
Was he choking
after-
on something, or what happened? Why was he at lack of oxygen?
I don't know. He quit breathing for some reason.
Whoa. It can just happen, I guess, out of nowhere, huh?
He passed
Horrible.
out. He passed out.
Okay.
So, and I think somebody had said he used drugs and shit. So I'm like, oh, fuck,
Maybe the
whatever.
drug side effect.
Maybe the side effects of drugs. But,
Spontaneous unconsciousness.
I don't know. I don't even pretend to know.
Okay. Yeah.
After looking for a phone running around for like 2 minutes,
Yeah, before cell phones?
I go back there and he's blue as hell, and I grabbed him and I just gave him like a bear hug,
Yeah.
and then let his chest go, and he just started breathing.
Hmm.
And he's like, "What the fuck you doing to me?" And I'm like, "Saved your life is what I did." And he's like, "Oh." And then the other guy, he was out in the other guy's house that got busted, and he was doing something, and he just went down like a box of rocks. So I gave him a bear hug, and he started walking, and
Wow.
he's like,
You have magical life-giving hugs.
Yeah, hug of life, Mr. Ginsu.
and then after I went, fuck, man, I gotta go get some help. So by the time I come back, he's on the ground again, and so I gave him another bear hug,
Yeah.
and then he pops up like Jack in the Box. He's like, "What are you doing to me?" I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "Oh, okay." He thought maybe I beat him up or something.
Wow.
I guess.
Mr. Ginsu, I would like you to give me a hug.
I guess.
Bring him back to life, yeah. Did you ever find out what was wrong with the guy, or, I mean, you just think it's drug complications?
No. In fact,
He's just sad, yeah.
That's really amazing. I'm so glad that you have saved two different people's lives. That's pretty impressive.
That's right. And then the other guy I saved his life back in, I was at this camp being a lifeguard, and I guess the head honcho for the camp was out there talking to me on the dock, and one of the campers, I seen him, he comes up, he was swimming from under the water, and he come up, and he almost hit the surface, but then he stopped, and then he just started sinking back down. And I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah. So I strip all my clothes off right there real quick on the dock. Now you have a shirt and your shoes. So I just yanked my shirt and shoes off and quit paying attention to whatever the lady that was talking to me was saying, and dove in, got him by the ankles and shoved him up to the fucking surface, and he was just fine.
Give him a hug.
But he could have died.
Wow.
Did
Did
you
he
hug?
pass out, or did he just stop swimming? Why did he sink?
He just stopped swimming, man. He was tired. He couldn't swim no more.
Did you hug him?
I saved him. I didn't give him a hug because he was still breathing. But if I hadn't have just done what I did, just jumped in right then, because I could have been talking to his camp counselor trying to talk to me, right? And if I just would have paid attention to her, I wouldn't have been seeing the kid just barely reach the surface and sink down.
Yeah, you're the lifeguard, too. That was your duty, I guess, at the time, right?
Right. And he was a little Satanist, from what I can recall. He was into Satan.
What?
Maybe,
He
yeah.
was a cat, and he was into Satan.
That's fine with me, I guess. What in what way? What was he doing? Is he like wearing black and stuff, or was?
Trying to conjure spirits?
I guess that was on Orcas Island
Uh huh.
at conservation camp there, Orcas Island, for Washington State Conservation.
How did you tell that he was a Satanist? What exactly were the signs of his Satanism?
We he was that was his thing.
What was this thing? What?
He just said he was a Satanist.
Oh. Hey, it's time for the next dice game. You made it through 2, I think, right? Yeah.
You know, I didn't really give a fuck what he was, because it's not like it was a Christian camp or nothing. Oh, motherfucker! I kicked somebody in the ball.
Mr. Ginsu, you had a 5, right?
I had a 5 too.
I can't remember. I think
You
I
and me and
had
Mr.
5.
Ginsu got 500 points, and look what Mr. Ginsu, it's Death Week.
And then I saved my own life and my uncle's life.
That's a good way to kick off Death Week. Yeah?
We were
Live.
going down the road, right? And following the semi-truck. Well, this other guy comes hauling ass down the road, and he's going to pass me and the semi.
Yeah.
Fuck off. But I seen he wasn't going to pass me in the semi because somebody was coming. So I slammed on my brakes, and the guy just careened right in front of me because I slammed on my brakes, and he's lucky I did because he had nowhere to go. He would have got kaplowed, and my uncle was looking at me going, you just saved everybody's life.
Wow.
But then my uncle saved my life because we was walking out in the fucking back pastures of my father's place, and a snake was in the middle of my path. Like, you're walking down the road, and there's two, in a dirt road, there's 2 tire tracks. One guy's in one guy's in the other one. And he yelled just before I stepped on that snake. He says, "Stop, snake!" And I stopped, and right there, I mean, in one step, and I would have been in the middle of a rattle.
It was a rattlesnake?
In the middle of a rattlesnake getting bit. So I consider that pretty much saved my life.
Yeah. Oh.
Cause we're a mile or 2 from the house, and rattlesnake pretty bad if you get bit and be a ways away from people. And
Yeah,
shit.
I think
You're
so.
not move yourself. You're supposed to have somebody else go get help or something. 'Cause if you move your,
Yeah, I want to know more about the Satan guy. I don't know, after you saved his life, did he say thank you to Satan or anything?
I doubt it. He probably didn't do nothing.
It's Mr. Gintu, it's Death Week.
It's hard to say. It's hard to say what he did, but I know. I don't know.
Death Week.
I know the one guy saved the sheetrock job guy. I think he took my hammer with him.
He stole your hammer after you saved his life?
Yeah,
Jerk.
that's dirty.
But he
I
was
was like,
on
my
drugs.
fucking sheetrock hammer. My favorite sheetrock hammer's gone, and I could have. That guy was the only one that would have done it.
Wow.
He was the drug guy, though, right?
I don't know.
I thought you said that you knew earlier, though.
I can't remember.
All right.
What
don't
would
worry.
you have done if you still had that hammer? No, I'm kidding. That's-
It's Death Week this week, Mr. Ginsu. So we just ended Games Week in the beginning of Death Week here.
What?
Death Week.
What?
Death. Are you like surprised or not hearing what I'm saying?
I'm trying to hear what the fuck you're saying.
Death Week. Like dying.
Dead?
Death.
Oh, I thought you said deaf, as in I can't hear you.
No, Deaf Week. That might be a good week in the future too. Just like we gotta learn sign language and turn the sound off, but that would be kind of hard on the radio listeners.
That's why I was saying what, right?
Be great for radio listeners.
Talk show. It'd be nothing. Yeah, talk show for the deaf.
Talk show for the blind.
Oh, Death Week. There's lots of death. Have you ever looked that shit up on YouTube? I told you to look up.
What, death? No, what?
Well, you can look up death on YouTube too.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Know your rights.
No, I never looked at that stuff. I'm sure there's a lot of Know Your Rights videos on YouTube though, yeah.
It's a song by the
Nah,
Clash.
there's some pretty important shit you should look on there and watch what fucking people do when they're talking to cops.
Yeah. Nobody has any rights.
And knowing your rights and knowing, because otherwise they will lie directly to your fucking face and tell you you have no fucking rights.
Well, I think they can do pretty much whatever, and they're not gonna it's like your word against theirs.
I've been watching the fucking bullshit on this one thing on YouTube. They say the cops or them people are going out there with the mental institution, and if people have insurance, they'll go type them off the street and go and take them into a mental institution until the insurance don't want to pay no more.
They pay the cops? The insurance companies pay the police?
It's somehow, if you have insurance that will pay for mental shit, they will type you up just because your insurance will pay.
Yeah.
And so, whether you had any kind of problems in the...
They're just trying to incarcerate you in however they can.
That's right. They just incarcerate you, and then you have no say in the matter.
Yeah, I think that's a big problem with the legal system is that there's always the word and the spirit of the law, and everybody is always trying to bend the word of the law, even though there's no, the spirit of the law is different. So,
There's a spike in there.
once you're going for the word of the law, and you can kind of work your way around it, I think it's kind of cheating.
Yep. Well, please, fuck. I'm sitting here looking at Miley Cyrus on,
Party in the USA, Mr. Ginsu.
Miley Cyrus did an X-rated performance.
What, at the
The
Super Bowl?
VMAs?
Super Bowl
I would say
VMAs?
that's a PG-13 performance.
Freddie.
Yeah.
All the girls want to know when you're going to do an X-rated performance.
That sounds like you want to know, Mr. Ginsu.
Oh.
No, I know. All the little girls want to know when you're going to do an X-rated performance. Because like you heard, them little girls love you.
Maybe I'll have to take my shirt off one of these episodes. Just take it off.
I mean, I certainly don't give a fuck, because I'm a man, I don't give a fuck.
You don't
But
care. You don't care one way or the other.
You want something for ratings, I know them little chicks out there.
You think you should get Freddie to dance or do sexy stuff for ratings? That's expletive, Mr. Ginsu. I don't want to explain to anybody.
Hey,
I am not an object.
I'm just saying.
A human being.
You can be like,
Just feeling
Cyrus,
concerned
Are you
for the
talking
rest
about the
of us.
VMAs from September?
I'm talking from 2014, Miley Cyrus Bangers Tour.
Oh, I don't know about
tour-
this. Is
tour
this?
video.
Yeah,
She's
is this
got some kind of. She got a wrecking ball.
Is this new?
Oh, even a better one. You should do that one.
Well, what is X-rated? I think penetration is when you get to X between the X and maybe it's not even that.
No.
Sometimes it's got to be generally bad.
I think it's just.
You should get hold of Miley Cyrus and just ask her if you can do a wrecking ball video with her.
What did Miley Cyrus do that was so bad?
What's bad?
What did Miley Cyrus do that was X-rated? Because I know that she's doing that whole provocative tongue thing and not wearing very
What?
much, but they show that on primetime network TV. Yeah.
Holy fuck, dickwads. There's nothing that Miley Cyrus has ever done that is bad.
That's true.
Yeah, but what's the X-rated thing? That's all I want to know.
Oh, she grabbed her crotch. Big fucking deal.
I think that's PG. You can grab your crotch in PG-13.
Rappers, male rappers, are always grabbing their crotches. And nobody even cares. So people shouldn't make a big deal. Maybe that's what she's trying to say.
Or she rubbed her ass against somebody's dick or close to someone's dick while she was dancing on stage. Big fucking deal.
Yeah. Also, I don't think that.
Not X-rated.
Who has a good publicist?
Who was rating this?
Yeah,
stuff?
really,
Yeah.
that's true.
No, it's hard to say, but I think Miley Cyrus is doing a good job.
Yeah. Hey, Mr. Ginsu, we're about to get into a commercial break.
Mr. Ginsu, do you think Miley Cyrus is really Miley Cyrus, or is she actually Hannah Montana?
Oh, I know. But like Miley Cyrus said, Hannah Montana got murdered.
5.
What?
Oh, hey, it's time for commercial break. Mr. Gins, you can stay on the line or not? I don't know.
One.
Okay.
To these messages,
Hannah Montana got murdered.
we'll be right back.
Whoa.
Dance, Ole, dance. Live TV dance party. First Friday of each month. 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. TCTV Studio A. 440 Yager Way. Oh, yeah.
In black.
Featuring the song Just Because. Private Memories. Double Back. Somber Dreams. Nickel and Dime. Private Memories from Thrill Meadow. Available at these fine retailers.
Coming up tomorrow on Tower.
Right on side. Right on side, you're right.
Hey, everybody, it's a
Hey.
commercial.
It's you're watching the commercial for your daily hour with me. It's the beginning of Death Week. We talked to Mr. Ginsu. We got the cat Phil here.
Hello, Rich!
Somebody's from Norway.
Mr. Ginsu, this actually goes on earlier on TV. Maybe you know.
Look out.
Here we go. Talking about Mr. Ginsu's father.
Mr. Gins, your family, yeah.
Next week is Spaghetti Week.
Woo!
We're back.
Death Week, everybody.
How was your commercial break?
Did you die?
Kill?
You still alive out there, viewers?
Yeah,
Here.
I don't know what we're gonna do about. So it's Death Week. This is something I've been looking forward to. I think it's a big
Did we
week.
talk about death? Did we talk about death?
Life and death.
Yeah.
I've never saved a life. I think we're going to be talking about life, as part of this Death Week.
Yeah.
I have a story that involves death,
Yeah.
not of a human person.
Oh, okay.
Sure. Any kind
So,
of death.
I was playing basketball one day. When I was maybe like 14 or 15.
Uh huh.
My basketball rolled over to like the carport in my parents' house. I was like, oh, go get the basketball. Then I go over there. And there's a like plastic chair and some like string and all this crap. And there's a bird like stuck in the string. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna save you. So I reach down, like start trying to break the string or whatever, and the bird like pecks me really hard, and I start bleeding all over the place.
Oh, no.
Ugh.
So I'm like,
It's,
oh,
it's scared.
not saving you.
Uh-huh.
Well, I did that again. Like pecked me again.
You gave up on the bird.
Yeah, I gave up.
They're scared.
So like 2 months later, I was playing basketball again, and the same thing happened. The ball went to the same spot and went over there, and there was just a skeleton. Like,
Whoa.
oh, that's that bird.
Oh man.
Shouldn't have pecked me.
Dang. It didn't know.
Pecked me a few times.
It didn't know why it was being bound, and they're trying to get away. So
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be helpful.
New life lesson, I guess.
My
Next time, just persevere and save,
Yeah.
save it.
Did you do anything with the skeleton? Hang it up somewhere?
I just kind of left it there, and then I put it somewhere after that.
Yeah.
It was kind of crazy just having the whole skeleton there.
Wow.
I feel like one of my life goals is to cheat death. I want to escape death.
I think maybe living at all is kind of cheating death, really.
Constant cheating of death, yeah.
Like-
I mean, honestly, that all the human life is fragile.
Like, what type of like cheating death? Like,
Live forever.
okay.
But you mean every single second, like there's 100 things in this even very room that could kill us, really.
Yeah.
And it's just as improbable that we survive, if not less so, than if we die.
Yeah, I always say maybe one of these electronic things I'm gonna get shocked or something.
Yeah. Each piece of gear is a potential
Wires
death.
everywhere.
Yeah.
The extra drops of coconut water will serve as some sort of conductor somehow.
Yeah. We got some final text messages here. We actually got two, and they both say,
I always feel like I'm going to get either electrocuted in my parents' garage where all the music stuff is,
yeah,
or in my living room where all my sound.
There's so
set
much
up in there is, 'cause
electricity.
there's I have if you were to see it, there's just all the plugins are used, plus extras, and there's just wires everywhere behind the TV.
I don't really know
There's
what.
so much electricity flowing back there.
I don't
It'll
really.
just burn the place down, or I'll get just electrocuted.
Yeah.
Fire, burn.
Yeah, oh yeah, fires. I don't know what electricity is, but I know where it was before we found it.
Only in lightning, maybe.
Yeah. We two messages from Fred. He both says which one of these is actually your number, and I guess they both are.
They both are really the daily hour number.
So we got two numbers. Oh, he's probably calling the 330 number and
Yeah.
the 360 number. If you're watching the old episodes, it's the 330 number, but the new one. But they both work. So
Yeah,
probably
I can.
the radio episodes don't work. They were probably saying the old Skype number, which I don't even know what it was.
Actually, if any, I've listened to a fair amount of those that have been playing on Koa, and it sounds like you're telling people to go to the website to get the number.
Ah, okay, good.
Yeah.
But what's the website? co.cc, right?
Co.cc, but still, once they try to start finding the website, they've begun the journey that will bring them to the program.
Yeah, it's not too hard to find after that point.
Yeah. You do the search.
I assume they look on YouTube, maybe. Or just Google it.
Just Google it, man. It's amazing how people have a hard time finding things, but it's
Yeah.
actually really easy to find.
To an automated voice messaging system.
Ooh!
5. Is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. To leave a callback number, press 5.
Hey, Fred, it's the program.
So, we've had 3 or 4 different numbers for the program over the time, but you called and texted the 330 number and the 360 number. Both of them are still functional. You can either call us at 360-836-4384, or you can call us at 330-836-3482. And it will always, both of those numbers will be functional for the lifetime of the show. So give it a try, give it a ring, call us up, no problem.
Are you still in town? Thank you. There it goes. That was all the messages.
Have you guys ever had a near-death experience?
That's all right. I'm trying to think of one. I've been in a car wreck before.
Oh, yeah?
My entire family was in this wreck before.
Wow. Wait.
We
did you
got-
guys
we-
crash into another car, or was
Yeah,
it
here's
into
the
a...
story. We were driving down the freeway, and my mother was driving because we were kind of younger kids. I think I was in maybe in middle school or earlier, and I remember I got to choose the music in there, and we were listening to I remember we were listening to the Nirvana song "Rape Me" because we were listening to the In Utero album, and because so back in middle school, and it's I only mentioned that because you always listen to
sticks
music
in
and
your
stuff, but
head.
you remember what was going on.
Yeah.
And I had there was the dog, the family dog was there, and the dog was in my lap, and then so we went on the freeway, and it was very rainy and stormy. It's very scary. I mean, people go down the freeway all the time when it's that kind of weather, and people die in cars all the time. Actually, I think probably cars are maybe on the top death things of death. I bet
They're up there with disease, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Which is kind of impressive because disease is the #1 killer of all human life.
so. It was super rainy, and a car in the lane next to us, I guess it slipped
What?
And
Oh.
or something. I mean, whatever.
Hydroplaned, maybe?
Yeah, and it slammed us, and then we spun around. We were, there's 4 or 5 lanes of traffic. We went from one side of the freeway, we were on the second from the slow lane. I think maybe they were in the slow lane, or
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
we were the second from the fast lane. But whatever it was, we were on the second from the end. We got hit, and we spun through all 3 other lanes of traffic, and then hit the side thing,
Wow.
the median or the
Scary.
outside. I don't remember if we were on the inside. I think we were on the inside, so must have been hit. We must have gone through the fast lane, and there was a good amount of traffic there. But either the other cars were able to maneuver, or we just got lucky and there was nobody in the thing. But we didn't get hit a second time.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah,
You survived.
We could have gotten hit a second time, and I was holding the dog.
Wow.
And it was like
You guys stayed upright too? You didn't flip or anything?
Yeah,
Wow.
everybody was totally fine. Nobody got hurt at all, and
Was the song still playing on the radio?
it
when
was.
they
Yeah, they
Whoa.
didn't skip or anything. And we went through, and I think we turned it off probably, but.
I imagine that must have been the most noticeable point of the song is at the the aftermath of the movement. Like,
Yeah.
Then the song is just playing, and then it's like, the only sensory thing going on at all. It's just like this song.
Yeah. After that, my mother was pretty scared to drive.
Oh wow.
I think the car accident reminded her of her and her children's own mortality.
Yeah, definitely.
So, because we had to, I mean, you're stuck out there. What happened is we had to end up going to an airport, I guess, because there was some kind of insurance thing where we could get a rental car. But, we had to get back on into this new car, get right back on the freeway,
She didn't want to drive after that?
She didn't want to, but we were, I mean, it was her and her kids, and she was, thanks, Mom, for I guess, being courageous in the face of death. But I guess you didn't have any other choice unless you want to take a shuttle or something. But I think her money, her cheapness, I guess, I don't know. Oh, it overcame her, her sense of being scared, I guess, or maybe she just didn't want to let it happen, anything bad happen.
She, she had the power also to keep you safe in a way, but when it's not your fault in the car accident, it's almost scarier.
Yeah.
6,
5,
6, 5, and a 4. That means
Mr.
Jeremy
Ginsu.
and Mr. Ginsu are the ultimate winners. That's a 6 there, viewers. You won't believe me, but it is.
Do you want to
5.
Do you want to share?
Yeah, I'll share this.
Share,
song.
Mr. Ginsu. Mr. Ginsu, you're sharing.
Good deal. I actually was in a similar car accident with my mom in the winter in Vancouver, where we almost died. And this time it was not another car that was involved. It was black ice. We went under one of those overpasses over it was a highway, and under the overpass there was just like this big sheet of black ice that had frozen there, and we hit it and spun, and I remember going first towards the other lane, and then back to the left, and then we just started spinning around in a big circle, and we literally flipped upside down.
Whoa.
And landed upside down on the outside median edge of the freeway. And we didn't land upside down. We landed on the side, and so then I had to climb out through the top, through the side door of the car by climbing up out of the car.
Whoa.
But neither of us were hurt.
Man.
And any of those, I think that you're right, though, the idea of, especially when you have your own child in the car, or even any passenger, when you're the driver and there's some kind of a accident that you survive, you think to yourself, wow, I almost ended a life, and not just my own either.
Yeah, cherish life. This reminds me of the time when we were in Seattle, and somebody told me about the story that they were just at a party.
Yeah.
You remember the story?
I do.
And they said that they saw their friend, and they were just, intoxicated, and their friend fell down the stairs and died.
Whoa.
The paramedics came and everything, but they got there too late, and they were bleeding out of their face and stuff.
One day you're walking around having a party, and one day one next moment you fall down the stairs, and you are no longer alive, and that can happen to you and your friends. And so after that, I was walking around saying, "Cherish life,"
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
That's really the theme of Death Week, I think, is to cherish life.
Yeah. Yeah. Whoa, we're freaking out a little bit. We're getting some glitches going.
It's turning green. And
I think, I don't know. Maybe it might be the fuse, but I feel like the switcher is glitching out. Maybe on its deathbed.
Who knows? Maybe the switcher will die this week.
Yeah.
it's possible.
Yeah. Do you have a near-death story?
Kind of. Yeah, I guess. When I was a senior in high school, there's 2 separate incidents where I got pretty bad concussions. I think you were present for one of them.
Oh yeah, I saw.
Yeah.
But you didn't even lose consciousness in that one.
Yeah, I was just. I don't know, it was weird.
Like at the time, it didn't seem like a very big deal. Yeah.
What happened?
We were filming a movie, and I jumped off the roof of the shed. It was probably
He was doing stunts.
15 to 18 feet tall, and we had a pile of boxes and other stuff just off my landing. And we did one take, and I landed on my feet on the boxes. I didn't think it looked good. And so the next time I tried to land, kind of on my side.
Oh, no.
And I went too far away from the boxes, and so, my lower torso area hit the boxes, and my head whipped down and hit the ground.
Oh, my God.
There was just
I think it's on. We have it on tape too.
yeah, it's on tape I have the tape somewhere.
Well, it's on the internet.
Not that part. The video of me jumping is on there.
Oh, we cut it out?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
we didn't use
Oh, because of the we're showing the boxes.
The only angle we have of it is from behind the boxes, and you can see how I just like my side hit, and then I didn't like bounce as if I had hit boxes.
Yeah.
Wow.
And there's video of it, you guys talking to me after, and I'm laying on the ground, and my eyes look really weird.
Whoa.
I don't remember that part.
Yeah. That's.
And then I got lost inside the house looking for the garbage bag after
that. There's this interesting thing. I've actually kind of had an interest in people's near-death experiences for a while now, and one of the things that I come across in a lot of the stories is that there's this loss of memory, this like moment of not remembering something, and then or where I don't know whether it's that first moment of adrenaline when you get into a bad situation, or I like to kind of believe that maybe it's when your consciousness like separates from the chronological reality that it's currently in, and then like searches for one in which that it survives in like some fashion or another. It happened definitely when I was in a separate and different car accident where I don't remember anything between the point of collision and then after the whole thing is over. Like that's just a totally blank spot, and I just like remember being in the back seat of the car and like having to climb out the window and like missing a shoe and like not anything. But there's a lot of these things have this moment where memory lapses. They say, I remember everything up to this point, like all the things that went up to the moment where I almost died, and I remember everything about like a minute after I almost died, but like there's that gap where maybe that's where we like move around inside all the potential realities for survival and like try to find this way to continue living. That's just a thought. A thought.
All right, let's call some McDonald's. Or maybe we can call some convenience stores. I don't know what kind of things that we can see when we're asking the death-related questions, but about things that are going to this health.
What time is it?
What time is it? Oh, that's a good one.
That's the best question, really.
Yeah. Here, it's called, I guess, Oakland, Oregon.
I talked to people. I stopped by the store I used to work at. And I was telling people about
the time thing.
We had asked people about that. Because some of the people I was working with are still there, which is kind of crazy.
Oh, here's the McDonald's corporate office. Oh, they're probably closed though.
Yeah, it's weekend.
Yeah, here we go. Let's call this one. This is in Roseburg, Oregon. It's Grange Road, Roseburg, Oregon.
Whoa.
I don't think I've ever been to Roseburg, Oregon.
I have some family that lives there.
In the actual town of Roseburg, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. What's in Roseburg?
I have no clue. I've never actually been there.
Oh, you just know that they're there. 1 minute left. Oh, 1 minute left. Wow.
1 minute.
I thought we had more time.
McDonald's, this is Fan. How can I help
Hey, McDonald's, can you tell me what time it is right now?
The lobby closes at 11 and the drive-thru closes at 12.
What time is it right now?
Right now, it's like 9:05.
Okay, hey, great, thank you.
Bye.
Yeah, we made it.
That's a clever way to do it. You say, what time do they close, and then you ask what time it is right now. That's a clever way to get them to...
We made it through another episode of the program without losing consciousness or dying.
We did not die today.
I guess we're maybe toying with death by being Death Week. Sometimes some people believe in curses. Let's see if we're gonna make it through Death Week and survive, and we're gonna be, if you believe in that whole spirituality death thing, we're mocking the Grim Reaper right into its face by doing Death Week.
Bring it on.
Thanks, Mr. Ginsu, and
thanks McDonald's.
Thanks. Episode number and date of the week. Thank you. Thanks, TVs. Thanks, computers. Thank you. Thanks, Facebook and Twitter and YouTube. We're on there. Check it out. Thanks, phones. Call the number. Leave a message. You get on TV. Thank you. Thanks, crew. You guys want to be on the crew? I have to do anything if you want, though. Is everybody dead on the crew? Thanks, TCTV. We should get some dead people on the crew. Thanks, LeVaver.com. Check it out. Psycho Feeling. Whoa. Jordy E. Fabulous. Thurston County, Washington State, USA. Thank you.
America.
Viewers that you're watching.
Oh, yeah, viewers.
Hell yeah, dog.
Oh, that's never looked creepier.
Bye.